Today on Low Carb with Jennifer, I'm going to show you how to make this keto pepper steak. Hey guys, welcome back to Low Carb with Jennifer. We're going to make some keto pepper steak. It is actually pretty close. I think just the traditional pepper steak is pretty close to keto, but you can never be sure. They sometimes put like cornstarch in, like they bread the steak with cornstarch. So we're not going to do any of that. It's not necessary. We're going to start with a skillet, and I'm going to cook all of this on high heat. We're going to heat a tablespoon of avocado oil in the skillet. We're going to get that hot. I've got 1.5 pounds of sirloin steak, top sirloin that we cut thinly. You could use flank steak, you could use any steak that you want. I like sirloin, it's more tender. Flank steak can get a little chewy if you don't cook it right. This is a little more forgiving. Maybe, I don't know, it's actually probably not as expensive as flank steak's kind of expensive sometimes. So we're gonna cook this 1.5 pounds of flank steak in our hot skillet. So we gotta get it nice and hot. It shouldn't take too long. This is induction. We're probably going to cook this in 2 batches. We want to make sure we get a nice sear. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding this to the pan. We just want to cook these for a couple of minutes on each side until they release from the skillet. Okay, we got this batch browned. So I'm going to remove it and cook the second batch. Okay, we've got our steak already. I'm going to pull it out of the skillet, and then we're going to cook our vegetables. I'm going to add a tablespoon of avocado oil, and I'm going to reduce the heat down to medium-high. And then I'm going to add 1 bell pepper sliced thin and a small onion sliced thin. We're just going to saute these until they're soft, about 5 minutes. You also use these to scrape any burnt on brown bits from the bottom of your skillet. Just makes your skillet easier to clean. Okay, our onions and peppers look really good, so I'm going to add our steak back to the skillet. Stir that in, and then we're almost done. So now I'm going to add 1/4 cup of soy sauce, and if you are gluten-free, you could use Tamari, which is kind of like a gluten-free soy sauce, or you could use coconut aminos, which is also gluten-free, but it does have a little more carbs. I'm also going to add a tablespoon of white wine vinegar, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, because this is pepper steak, and 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. So you could make this spicier. You could add more red pepper flakes. This was just perfect for me. So guys, that's it. That is all there is to this recipe. It is so simple and so delicious. Okay, I'm going to turn this off and set it aside and serve up some. How good does this look? All right, I want to get some onion, I want to get some pepper, I want to get a piece of steak. Get a little piece. Perfect. Peppery. The steak is so tender, and the vegetables are still a little crisp. They're not too soggy. So good. You are going to love this recipe, so be sure you check it out. And also, check out my recipe for Mongolian beef. It is so good, one of the most popular recipes on my blog. If you are on Facebook, you can just go to jenniferbands.com, search for Mongolian beef. If you're on YouTube, you can click this box right here, and it will take you to the video where I show you how to make the Mongolian beef. It's super easy, just like this recipe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.